Okay, as requested, ituloy na ako ang different kinds of measures of association sa epidemiology, kuno. Okay, special mention kay Ara o kay and vives. Okay, first kay risk ratio. So risk ratio is also called relative risk or RR. Quantifies a population's risk of disease from a particular exposure. So, ang formula kani, risk in the exposed group over risk in the unexposed group. So, before ta mag-tackle on saan pag-calculate tani, discuss na kung saan pag-calculate sa risk. Risk. Okay. Okay. Risk is calculated sa number of disease over the total number of the exposed. For example, kani si A o total number of exposed. So attack rate, so risk is also called attack rate. So risk is equals to A over A plus B. Morning attack rate for the exposed lang. For the unexposed, ang formula niya is C is divided by the number of total of this of C over C plus D. So, tagan ta mag-example. Let's say kani. So, para makuha ang risk, kailangan na to i-total sa ni. So, 100 plus 199. So, we get 2,000. Then, 80 plus 7,920. We get 8,000. Ibang formula ni risk is for the exposed is A, which is C100, divided by the total risk or the total number of the exposed, so which is 2,000. So we get 0.05, or kung gusto na to na in percent, dapat in percent po siya. So times 100 lang. Times 100. Tawa, times 100. So natay 5%. 5% ang risk ari na exposed. So sunod na pod is C unexposed. So same thing. Kani number of na diseased pero wala na exposed over the total number of the unexposed times 100. Oops. Uy, malapit. Times 100. So we get a 1% of risk sa unexposed. Sa balik ta. So muna to ang formula ni risk ha. So dali na ta. Sa risk ratio. So ang formula daw sa risk ratio is ang risk sa exposed over the risk of the unexposed. So nakita ninyo tong table. So kuha na to ang risk ratio sa duha sa exposed o unexposed. So ang pagkuha ani is balik ta sa Excel. So RR is equals to ang risk atong na-solve, calculated risk nato sa exposed, which is 5 divided by or 0.05 divided by 0.01. Tama? And we get 5. That is our risk ratio. And si risk ratio na siya'y kinatawag na to na strength or scales. So, according sa kuan, if ang risk ratio nimo, if RR is equals to 1, meaning there is no association between your exposed and unexposed. So, wala sila significant difference. So, we reject or we accept the null hypothesis. Pag 1. However, pag imong value is not within these ranges, for example, 0.71, 2.99, weak, because you are heading towards value na 1. Nagaduol ka sa 1. Habang nagaduol ka sa 1, naga-weak pod imong strength. Sapat, nagapalayo ka. So, 0, pag 0 imong value, meaning there is a very strong association. Pag above 3 is very strong association. So, sa atong case is, pila to atong 5 atong RR. So, meaning there is, putang tag remarks there. Very strong. Yan, very strong. So, we have a very strong association between these two, exposed and unexposed. Very strong. So, mo to about ang risk ratio. So, sunod is odds ratio. Wait lang. Odds ratio. So, okay, si odds ratio. Ang odds ratio is also called cross products ratio. Money. Cross product ratio. Ginamina na, wala lang kang nag-cross multiply. Cross multiply. I-cross multiply nimo sila and then divide. So, ang formula basically is money. A or kanila lang mas dali siya subton. A times D, which is kani. I-cross multiply nimo si A o D. So, A times D, money. And then, B times C, money. Then, divide nimo. So, butang kong example. Example kani. So, let's say mo na itong A. Mo itong B, C, then D. Okay. So, para makuha si odds ratio, i-cross multiply. So, 17 times 87, pila? 17 times... Gawas inyong calculator, guys. Dili ta, bright ug math. Times 87. 1479. 14... Oops. Gubat ako. 1479. Then, divided by... So, of course, multiply na po 13 times 83. 13 times 83. So, we get 1079. 1079. So, divide. Pause na pa. So, bilang answer. 1479 divided by 1079. We get 1.37. So, 1.37. So, tama. So, another example. Sige. So, i-calculate na po ang odds ratio. OR. So, saan? 100 times 100 times 7920. Okay. Divided by 1,900 times 80. We get. So, muna itong OR. So, 5.2. So, nga na nakasayon guys. Okay, thank you for listening. Hindi mo nagit ko rin yung vlogger. Something. Tutor. Okay, bye-bye. Ano naman, kahit hindi tayo humingi ng tulong sa para ma-recover.